Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Bashir. It is our last week of learning, and today we're going to be talking about money and markets in social studies. Okay, money and markets. People earn money in many different ways, usually by working or by selling things. Many children get an allowance from their parents. What do people do with their money? What is a market? If you said that it's a place where you buy groceries, you are right. But there are other kinds of markets too. Markets help people get the things that they want and need. A market is not always a store. Everyone who buys or sells goods or services is a part of a market. Markets can include just a few neighbors or millions of people from many different countries. Most people use money to pay their bills and buy things that their families need. Many people also save some money for the future. Some people save money to buy things like a car or a house. Banks will loan you money when you need it. The bank will charge you interest on the loan. Interest is a fee someone pays for using money. When you borrow money, you may have to sign papers that say that you will pay it back. Banks are a safe place to keep your money. If you put money in the bank, you will earn interest. The bank is using your money, so they will pay the fee. People around the world depend on each other. The United States does not produce everything that our citizens need and want. We get some goods from other countries, and we send goods to markets in other countries too. The price of a resource, something that people can use, depends on two things. It depends on how much of it that there is for people to buy, and that's called the supply. It also depends on how much people want or need that resource. That's called a demand. When the supply is low and the demand is high, the price will go up. When the supply is high and the demand is low, the price will go down. Many people use credit cards. Credit cards let you buy something new and pay for it later. You will often have to pay interest too. Banks give credit cards to people who agree to pay for the things that they buy. Not very long ago, every country in Europe had different kinds of money. But in 2002, some of the European countries decided that it would be easier if they used the same kind of money. Today, people in France, Germany, Italy, and many other countries, they use euros. That's their way of paying instead of like dollar bills and coins that we have. Okay, so on your assignment, you're going to do this one. This one says, can you find France, Germany, and Italy on the map of Europe? Use different colors to fill in these three countries. What is the name that they use? So we just talked about that. So you're going to go through and you're going to use your crayons and you're going to circle or you're going to color in France, Germany, and Italy. Okay, so here's Germany. And then Italy is the one is actually shaped like a boot. And there's France. So they're all together. Okay. So that's one of the assignments that you're going to do. The other one of them is this. It says read the articles on the page 2 about banks again and explain some ways that banks help people. So you're going to talk about that. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed what we talked about today. So money and markets. So if you have any questions, feel free to send us a message. And I hope you enjoyed your last social studies assignment for the year. Woohoo!